We have 2 items tonight under special reports, presentations, and celebrations of success. For the first, Ms. Beyer.
Would Jason Krueger join me at the podium? I am making this as a motion. Whereas Jason Krueger, 8th grade social studies teacher at Park Middle School, has been named Nebraska History Teacher of the Year by the Nebraska Department of Education through the Gilder Lehrman Institute of American History. And whereas Jason Krueger successfully facilitates learning and supports student growth through a structured and safe environment. And whereas Jason Krueger sets high expectations for students and believes that each and every student can think critically about important issues in American history. And whereas Jason Krueger is widely admired and respected among his peers, both within Lincoln Public Schools, the state of Nebraska, and across the United States. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Lincoln Board of Education does hereby congratulate Jason Krueger for being named Nebraska History Teacher of the Year by the Nebraska Department of Education through the Gilder Lehrman Institute of American History. Signed, Lanny Boswell, President of the Lincoln Board of Education, and Dr. Paul Gaussman, Superintendent of Schools. Congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude and excitement for being recognized as Nebraska's History Teacher of the Year by the Gilder Lehrman Institute. In a district and state with so many exceptional history teachers, being chosen for this honor is incredibly humbling. I must express my deep appreciation to Jackie Kellison, Pat O'Mara, Dr. Rob McIntarfer, and Dr. Kevin Bauer for nominating me. These individuals are not just educators, they are mentors and friends whose respect I deeply value. Working in a district with such an incredible curriculum team has been a privilege, and the recognition means the world to me. I truly believe that our LPS Social Studies curriculum team is one of the best in the nation, and their commitment to the most engaging and intellectually challenging social studies curriculum for all students is impactful. LPS Social Studies truly positions all students as capable, maintaining the highest expectations, and supporting students to achieve that success. I am so lucky to get to work alongside so many passionate expert educators in LPS. I'd also like to thank Charlotte Everett, principal at Park Middle School. Charlotte has been an amazing support and just a truly inspirational leader who believes, again, that all students are capable and all students can succeed. What makes this moment even more special is sharing it with my family, a large number of whom have dedicated their lives to education. The joy of informing them about this award, especially with 3 grandparents who were educators, adds a unique layer of warmth and pride. Education is deeply valued in my family and has been a constant throughout my life. In my classroom, the goal is not merely to impart historical facts, but to guide students through in navigating the complexity of our world. Complexity can often feel overwhelming, especially when thinking about local, state, national, or world issues. I want students not to shy away from complexity, but to be intrigued by it and embrace it. As an 8th grade teacher, my overwhelming goal is to equip students with skills they need to be successful, not only in high school, but beyond. I want them to emerge as critical thinkers who question, investigate, and form their own opinions and perspectives. Sourcing, contextualization, and corroboration, while seeking out multiple perspectives, are not just historical methodologies. They are tools for students to consume all information and become independent thinkers and informed citizens. This award is not just a recognition of my efforts, it's a celebration of the collaborative spirit that defines our district. I am grateful for the support and shared commitment to excellence within our educational community. Thank you for this incredible honor.
Is there a second? Mrs. Danik.
Mr. Boswell, I will second that motion.
Any discussion? Ms. Mungard.
Well, I just want to say congratulations and thank you so much. And having had the honor of chairing the committee that got to yearly hear about our social studies standards and curriculum, not standards, curriculum to meet the standards, I've always was very amazed and thought how fun it would be to be a social studies teacher because of the boundaries and yet the freedom that was given in how to think about how to teach it. And then my son, who was in 8th grade during the pandemic, and so he came home the last part of 8th grade, and I got to see and help him with his social studies. And I realized it was good that I had not chosen to be a social studies teacher, but also just the fascinating amount of information that they learn at that point in time and how exciting. And so thank you for being a teacher and teaching those who really need to know how to critically think about our world. So thank you very much.
Mrs. Danik.
Thank you, Mr. Boswell. So social studies has always been my favorite subject. And I have a granddaughter that thinks it's her favorite subject too, and she's now in high school. I've always felt that if you understand the world around you, you make a big difference, whether you agree with it, but you have to learn how to talk to each other regardless of where your stance is on certain issues. So I'm very proud of the work our social studies department does, and very proud that you received this award. But I would like to know, did you bring some of your family with you tonight?
So I was lucky enough to be honored at my school with a surprise ceremony, and my family was all there for that. And so I didn't have them come tonight.
I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't miss recognizing them, because we all know that your family, when you're a teacher, your family gives up almost as much as you do. And we're greatly appreciative to your family as well.
Thank you very much.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, Laura, would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Danik.
Yes.
Mr. Mayhew.
Yes.
Ms. Mungard.
Yes.
Dr. Ronner.
Yes.
Mr. Shrivastov.
Yes.
Ms. Byer.
Yes.
Mr. Boswell.
Yes.